Hey guys, welcome back. I'm 44. Just going to do another short video today because it's pouring rain. It's been pouring rain all morning. So just going to have a quick look at the Mountune handset. We'll have a look at some of its features, how easy it is to use and navigate through, some of the gauges and what's in the box. So having said that, let's get into it. So here we have the box. Nice solid box that they get shipped in, Mountune branded. So when you open it up, if you just get the handset and the tune, you won't get this. This is just a K&N care kit for the air filter that you get with the MP215. I can go down there. I guess everything that you see is COBB branded. So the handsets themselves are made and distributed by COBB, just rebranded for Mountune, and all the Mountune software uploaded instead with their tunes. You get a generic quick start guide. It tells you what's in the box and the contents and how to install it. So mine is already installed, so I can't show you that bit. However, there's plenty of videos out there. I don't know if that's really focusing on it, but that's the Ford installation one. It goes through things like the Mazda MPS, Subarus, Porsches, all sorts. In this box here, we've got the OBD2 port, the cable, and we've also got a little mount that goes to the back of the mount that comes with the access port itself, or Mountune handset. Comes with some 3M tape that you stick on your dash. I obviously haven't done it, still mint in box. It's a really long cable, which depending on where you want to put your handset can be handy, or it can be a real pain. So we'll have a look at that too. And in this nice little carry case, it's fairly hard and protective. When we open it up, on this side we've got a cable for your computer so you can update your handset when updates come out. We've got the hard back for it, and that's where the dashboard mount slides in, keeps it nice and secure. That's actually magnetic too. And then here itself is the handset. So it's just 4 buttons, comes with a fake carbon fiber trim around it. There's not much else to it, just one on and off button at the top and your little plug in there. So let's plug it in and I'll show you what it looks like when it fires up. So just quickly before I plug it in and turn it on, unless you've moved your OBD port, it's in this little hatch down here. You just pull on the lever and pull it out, and you'll have to sort of crouch down and look in, but you'll see the plug in there, and you'll know straight away which end you plug it into that. I'm about to plug the Mountune handset in. So we've got our OBD cable plugged in. On this cable there's some lettering down the bottom that says HPS, I think it is. So that just plugs into the bottom here. You'll see, quite easy to plug in, and it should fire up. So we get a nice Mountune logo happening, and then it goes to a Fiesta ST and a Focus ST. And this is it. So I've already had this plugged in before, so this is why it comes straight to the gauges that we've got. But this is the menu that'll show if this is the first time you're plugging it in and you're going to load up a map to a car. The gauges won't be there. It might just be performance and calibration, or troubleshooting and calibrations. So there's heaps of videos out there if you want to see how to load this yourself, but it's easy. You go into calibrations. This should either say change map or load map. You just select it, and then I've got 2 options there. I've had this handset a while and I've updated it. So I've got the immobilizer anti-theft on it. If you're going on holiday, you don't want anyone trying to start your car while you're gone. So we've got the immobilizer one and the ST MP215 map, and you just have your ignition on, but not your car running. And then you'd select it, and then you'd just load your map. And it just takes a little while, but it does it all for you and then gives you instructions from there. You can see your current map that it's reading is the MP215. You go back, so you've got a back button, up and down, and your enter, your select. So troubleshooting, you can clear any codes, keep alive memory, you can reset that. You can read any active codes if you're getting an engine light or something's not right. You can see any codes there, and you can reset your ECU. It says reset learning and clear codes from the ECU. The next one up is performance. So if we go in there, you can log your 0 to 60 time, and you can log a quarter mile time. Now at the moment, with the units that I've got the gauges set up in, it's Imperial UK. That's because the boost pressure is shown in PSI and not kPa, but the rest of it's in mile an hour. You can change it to metric, but it changes the boost pressure to kPa, and you don't get a choice. So when you go into your gauges, this is what I've already got set up, which is map pressure, exhaust, road speed as per your ECU, and RPM. Now if you press up and that little arrow turns green, you can go in there, you can change your gauge layout. So you can just have one big gauge, 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6, depending on what you want to be reading. You can change your units here. So yeah, I've got it on Imperial UK. You can have metric, and that'll change it to kilometers an hour if you're in Australia or anywhere with kilometers an hour. But yeah, configure data logging. So once you're in the gauges menu and you can see all the gauges actively working, if you press the middle select button, then it'll start data logging, and you can then plug it into your computer and whatnot. And then configure shift light. So it's actually got a little shift light as well. So at the moment I've got it for 6,000 RPM. I don't see a point, well, not that it gets anywhere near there most of the time anyway, but I don't really see a point revving it any harder than that. It starts to drop off a little bit before there anyway with this tune and this turbo, which is all standard, just the MP215. So if I see the lights, I've gone too far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I might start it up. You might hear the dash cam, but we'll start it up and then you can just see the gauges actively working. So we've got no road speed obviously because we're not going anywhere, but so yeah, that's pretty much what you get with the Mountune handset. That's what you can do with it, and this is what it looks like. And you can stick that anywhere on your dash. There's not really much room. I took the little holder and sticky bit out of the thing, out of the packet, and this is how it sits. So it is magnetic, like I said, and that's how it sits. But you really just need a flat part of your dash, which on the Fiesta STs you've got this textured plasticky stuff, so I don't know how well it'll stick. So that's it guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope it's been helpful. And yeah, this Mountune unit, or the COBB units, are just really easy to navigate. You got your little on-off button at the top here too. Little warning, it'll power off in a few seconds, and that's it, done. You press it again, it's quite easy to press and it'll fire up again. Thanks for watching, guys.